Hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. This is the video that everyone wants to watch, especially 24 hours after the game. Unfortunately, it's actually 72 hours after Bayern Munich lifted the Champagne League. That's my winner's medal right there. I'm a winner. We're all winners. We're winners of the Champions League. We're champions of Europe. We've conquered all of Europe, from Paris down to Wembley. We've won it all. And I'm so excited to continue celebrating this year. And in order to really properly do that, we're doing Hero of the Spiel, and that would be Kingsley Coman. Coman earned his little hero card today. Actually played very well. Actually, no, he didn't play that well, but he scored the goal. He scored the winning goal, so we have to give it to him. I thought he did have Thilo Kehrer doing a little bit of the split and dancing. Split side to side. He had him going crazy. Thilo Kehrer will be waiting. Kingsley Coman! Go! He'll be hearing that. He'll be hearing that in the back of his mind as he sleeps from now on in Le Paris, okay? So, right, Coman gets his 94 pace, 89 rated card. I thought he did play very well. Okay, you know, we have to do this at a level. You know, Coman will constantly get better and better. So this is the card he starts with, 80 shooting, 80 passing. A few passes were pretty off. His shooting, I wouldn't say he had many shots. He's not known for his snapping and beautiful finishing anyways. 96 dribbling, 67 defending, and 77 physical. To be able to get to that defensive position, offside of Thilo Kehrer, off his blind spot, and get the header in, and that's why he gets Hero of the Spiel today. That's not everything we're talking about. Mainly this video, let's talk about what Bayern Munich did right versus PSG. What did we do to win our 6th Champions League title? Number 6 after 7 years. You know what? The only thing I did feel bad about after winning that title was just the fans, man. If we didn't have this bastard disease, there would be millions of people, not millions, hundreds of thousands of people in the stands chanting Super Bayern, hey! They would be there, man. Unfortunately, that's not the case. We have to, however, be very happy with the fact that we still won the Champions League and we're champions of Europe, the best team in Europe. We have the UEFA Super Cup in less than a month from now, and it's gonna be exciting. So, number one thing I thought we did very well, we tactically neutralized PSG's threats. We all knew Neymar, Mbappe, and Di Maria were PSG's best players on that pitch. In every single game they have been playing in the Champions League. Those three guys right there have been the main real guys. They've been the key players. They've been very important for their teams. And in that game, we saw them completely neutralized. Kylian Mbappe was supposedly going to have the game of his life versus Joshua Kimmich, who technically is slower and not the fastest. Well, Kimmich pocketed Mbappe. And a lot of Bayern fans even said, well, I don't want to see Kimmich a right back. We want Pavard because he's more physical and bigger. Kimmich is just as good defensively as Pavard. He reads the game just as well. And that's what you need. Kimmich absolutely had Mbappe in his pocket, the same way he had Sadio Mane in his pocket. And talking about Neymar, I think our midfield, Neymar was absolutely clueless in the entire game. He would try to be in the midfield in the hole, but guess what? Goretzka and Thiago would always cut the passing lanes to him. And this is why I love that midfield dynamic with Thiago and Goretzka, because Thiago has the defensive impetus and energy as well, but Goretzka is just on a new level when it comes to energy. I think, man, for me, it was amazing to watch them two just compress the middle, make it hard, suffocate PSG's passers. Paredes was supposed to also have the game of his life. I said it in my preview that they have very good line-breaking passers. Well, they didn't break our lines today. They didn't break no lines. Oh my goodness, they couldn't even break our line if we allowed them to cut in front of us while we were waiting for something. Absolutely great from our midfield to keep Mbappe. Di Maria was probably their best attacker. That was coming from Fonzie Davies' side. I think, you know, you have to excuse the fact that he's 19 and he won the Champions League, so no one really cares what Di Maria did. They didn't score PSG, so no one cares about what they did. We won the final fair and square, and no one can tell me otherwise. I need to cancel my subscription for the service. Oh, Women's World Cup. I mean, Women's Champions League. Oh, wow. PSG versus Lyon. Wow. I guess we'll make this video watching Paris Saint-Germain versus Olympique Lyonnais, the Women's Champions League. Never really cared about women's football, but, you know, I might start watching If it gets better, of course. That's terrible defending. What are they doing? Stop! Oh, come on. That's so dang, man. I feel bad. They're so short, these goalkeepers. Corner here. Oh, wow. Great punch away. Oh, come on, Leon. Is Davis's girlfriend playing this? Who's marking who? God, man. Alright. Oh my god. I just needed to cancel the subscription for the Champions League thing that I was watching it with. Well, let's move on. We did a very good job of controlling the tempo of the game. That's one thing you can credit to our team. That's hard work. I think even when we scored or when we didn't, we never looked like we were going to concede. People were like, oh, PSG had their chances. No, but even when Mbappe was through on goal, I was like, and you have to credit that to the intensity we played with. We controlled that game with intent and intensity. We pressed so high. People thought we dropped back 10 yards. We didn't. We maybe just didn't press as much, but we also gave PSG a very hard time when they were playing out at the back. We had a lot of turnovers in their halves. Keylor Navas was passing to Thiago constantly. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the definition of the Hansi Flick pressing. It's not necessarily Gegen rush the man with the ball pressing like some managers have. It's actually the whole close down the passing lanes and then rush. And that's what we did. You know, you always see Lewandowski check behind him to make sure he's covering the CDM while pressing the goalkeeper. That forces the goalkeeper to have to pass long or stay with the ball and risk losing it in a very bad position. So for me, I thought our pressing game, once again, very good. We pressed with intent. We won the ball higher up the pitch a lot. We recovered the ball in the midfield a lot. We made them have dumb passes a lot. And one thing that our press didn't do was just stop them completely. They played through it a few times, but then we rush back, come back, reorganize, and start again. And that's something that I love. I love the fact that we are not that type of team where we sit back. I love when we recover and, right, they're playing out of the back, but then we start our press all over again. It's absolutely beautiful to watch. And then we force them to go long, and then we win the second balls. That's so good. We won every single second ball on that pitch. Neymar and Mbappe were constantly getting their pockets picked. Absolutely amazing. Very good tempo throughout. That was probably the best, most interesting game from Bayern. First half, I thought we had a few chances. PSG had their chances to score. Coman, penalty should have been called at the end of the first half, but the referee didn't call it. And people were saying, well, he didn't call the Mbappe, which happened in the second half. But then, you know, it didn't make any sense. No correlation. And what if PSG did score? You think Bayern would have just sat there and lost the game? We would have probably scored again. People always get lost in this if-but thing where, you know, they say, oh, well, what if this decision had been made? What if this had happened? Well, we could have just scored back and gotten back into the game and won because we were the better team throughout. And I thought our tempo controlling in every single moment was great. I thought Thiago and Goretzka kept the game very fluid. You know what I loved about Thiago was the fact that he didn't lose the ball like he did against Lyon in the middle of the field. He took care of it. And Goretzka and Thiago lost the ball both at least just one time that I remember. Goretzka made a lazy pass. Thiago made one as well, I think. But in the entire game, I just saw absolute control. We looked like we were in cruise control. And of course, when you're watching the final of the Champions League and you know the trophy's at hand, I was shaking every time they got on the ball because I was like, oh, please don't pass to Neymar. And it never happened, and that was the beautiful thing. There was a moment where I think Goretzka passed. Oh no, that was Barcelona. Well, I think it did happen in this game where Thiago would pass to Goretzka to Boateng out to Kimmich. Goretzka would move forward, get the ball again, and try and switch it, pass it to Thiago in between the lines to Davies, and that was beautiful. That's how we pass. I love it. It's more direct, it's more intense. It doesn't take us 10 years to get into the opposition final third with these lazy short passes. I just loved it. I loved the way we played, man. Our defensive masterclass. It was a very good defensive performance from us. I know I'm saying that and it sounds really weird, but I counted Niklas Süle making one weird clearance where it bounced off Mbappe, I think. And then PSG had a 1v1, Neuer saved it. I counted that one time. And I absolutely... Was it this PSG game where Niklas Süle fell to the floor? And then no, that was the Lyon game. I forgot who we're playing. Well, it did happen, right? I think it was just very good. What save did Neuer make? Did Niklas Süle fall on the floor, guys, and then get up and have to chase back, and then Alaba got in a 1v1 situation? They passed it to one of their players, and then Neuer saved it. Did that happen in this PSG game? Well, whatever. This was a great defensive performance. I thought Alaba and Boateng kind of in the first 20 minutes. Boateng unfortunately got injured, but Niklas Süle came in. We always look so much more calm defensively because of Süle's pace. I think you see how fast he is. He's boringly fast. He's annoyingly fast. Because I swear attackers in the tunnel look at this guy and they're like, oh, he's a fridge. But then he's probably one of the fastest players on the pitch whenever he plays. I don't know, he just has this unbelievable amount of pace, and I think attackers are scared to run in behind him because they're like, oh, he's just going to get back. That's one thing that I love with Niklas Süle, is the fact that when he came on, we just looked in control. And I know I shouldn't do this or say this, but when Boateng got subbed off, before his injury, literally 5 seconds before everything happened, he had a thing where Mbappe flicked it right next to him. He should have stopped it. That's what a center back should do. He should have commanded his area. Niklas Süle had the exact same situation, except he won his challenge. And there was one where he actually pushed the attacker down. I think it was Neymar. And that's what you need as a center back. Boateng didn't do that, and it led to a chance that Neymar / great save in the Champions League final. So Niklas Süle added so much more composure, and I think that was the key difference in our team. And it's weird that one player had to get injured for us to do that. And it just shows you how good Niklas Süle is. No real malice towards Jerome Boateng, but Niklas Süle did look better, and he did help us look better. And people won't say that because it's a final. You're not going to criticize a player in the Champions League final. He just won the trophy, for God's sake. Well, key actions and key moments. That's the last thing. I thought our decision making was very good. That's it. That's all I thought. In defensive areas, in attacking areas, there was a cross where Kimmich put it to Coman and he scored it. That was about decision making, because if you watch that again, Thiago made the pass. I literally was thinking what Kimmich was thinking. I was like, Kimmich, there's space right there. Get into it. If you watched the watch along, I said that. And then Gnabry went out wide. I was like, oh, Kimmich, get in that space. He got into space, took the ball. Gnabry to Muller. Muller kept the ball, did very well to make sure he kept the ball, sent it back to Kimmich, and then Kimmich with a brilliant cross, bang, beautiful cross, bang, goal. And that's it. That's the decision. That's the key moment. And Bayern Munich are champions of Europe. Yeah! Champione! Champione! Ole, ole, ole. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is our last Hero of the Spiel for the Champions League. We've been doing this since the Olympique Lyon game. No, Olympique du Marseille. We did this and everyone loved it, so we've been doing it every single game. A hero of that game. And Coman, thank you so much for the goal. Hope you can have a great season, and hope we're back here in the Champions League final, winning it and making it 7, baby. Let's talk about 7, baby. Let's talk about 7, baby. In the beginning, God made it, and on day 7, he rested. When we win our 7th Champions League, we will rest. And then we'll go back and win the 8th. Well, yeah, that's it. We'll level with Real Madrid on the... Yeah, that's going to be hard to do. Hey, wait, we could win 3 more in the next 5 years. Hey, we could win the Champions League every year. You never know. I'm out. Mia San Mia, and peace.